we did Love in Real Life just on a whim. I went to the studio and played like 60 songs for my label, and they were all over the fucking place. And the only one was Love in Real Life that just like had any teeth to it. I went in the studio the next day, I erased everything off the board and left Love in Real Life, and I said, if this were the beginning of the album, what does this album sound like? And from then on, we found the sound.
What's up, friends? It's your girl, Emily Curl, back here in our iHeartRadio studios here in New York City, and we are joined today by Lizzo in the studio. Can we give it up for Lizzo?
It is so fun in here.
Oh, this is the best room. We're playing
like
your music.
club.
Well, we're excited for you.
Yeah, I'm excited for y'all being excited for me.
We're so happy to have you back in here. It's been a minute. Let's start with this. How are you doing? How is life? Give us the full rundown.
Oh, life is wonderful. I'm so happy. I have music out that I just love so much. I'm a bad bitch.
True.
And I'm playing shows and I'm like connecting with people again. And that's just like my favorite place to be. Favorite place, hands down.
I gotta say, because you just had one of your very first like intimate live shows last night, right?
Yeah.
And this is your first time back on stage in 2 years. How was it?
Shit.
Yeah. How was it like that? I mean, I'm sure that was an emotional performance being back on stage.
Yeah, I was like crying just like in rehearsal, just thinking about doing the songs. Like there's certain songs that always like touch me, and like Special is really emotional, or Good as Hell is really emotional. Juice, for some odd reason, E's very emotional, Cause I Love You. Oh my God, I have so many of them. But like just thinking about playing the songs had me like tear up, and then like being on stage in front of everybody and feeling everyone's love and support. I love a small, intimate venue, and that's why we wanted to do these underplays and just like theater size rooms, because I can really feel people's energy versus like 20,000 people is cool, but it's almost like you're like watching a movie of your life when you're on that kind of stage. But when you're in a theater, it's like, it's very visceral. It's like, I'm here right now with you. Like, I can smell you.
Right. And you can really smell the eyes. I'm sure you're like connecting with your fans. What was there something that stood out again from last night of even like a fan interaction?
Singing, there was a bunch of songs, but like singing Truth Hurts was incredible. And just looking at people and watching them sing it back to me. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, when I rehearse, sometimes I'll be like, sing! And I just be like, cause I already know they're gonna sing it. But like, actually being able to do that and looking at their faces just made me so happy.
We're so excited for you. And then you have new music, like you said. Still Bad, that just dropped, the new music video. Let's talk about that one first of all. You look amazing, the creative. I just feel like you're so in your element. Talk to me about this one.
Thank you. I'm in my bag. I'm in my Birkin. Still Bad is, I can't even really take credit for for these videos, because my creative director, Molly Hawkins, is just like insane. And I was like, everyth's been my vision. Everything's been out of my wild brain, but like I was like, take me on a journey. So she took me on this like Lord of the Rings like level fucking journey through the woods, through my own mind and my insecurities and my paranoia. And it's like a journey of self, and I'm slaying the tweets and destroying the self-destruction. And I look good while doing it. That latex corset, honey.
I'm still thinking about it.
Baby, I'm still thinking about it too. I was like, how did I get in here? There were two British men pulling at my back trying to get me in that damn corset.
And that's how you know it's good.
It was worth every pull.
Wow, I love
every
that.
Grunt.
I love that. It's so like crazy as having you here, because I feel like we've been following you on this journey, and that's something I appreciate about you as an artist, is you've been sharing with us so much, and I know that's resonated with me. I know it's resonated with your fans. How has this journey been of, sharing your life the past 2 years and then now creating music? What does that look like for you?
It looked like actually showed a little bit more restraint this time, which when I first started being on social media and being like a solo artist, I was very TMI. I was very like, I'm showing y'all everything. I'm telling you everything all the time. But like sometimes everybody don't need to know everything that's going on with you. Sometimes you can save some things for the music. And I think this time I was very selective about what I wanted to share with people. And I'm also to even now doing these interviews, there's things that I'm like, listen to the album, just wait for the album. So I think it feels like this. I'm just looking around. I'm like, yeah, like I got something for y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I used to just give it all away. And now I'm like, I'm holding some things. I got some things, some cards close to my chest, some things under my sleeve.
Some Easter eggs. Well, interesting that you put it into the music too. So when did this album like start to take place? What was the first seed of creation?
The first seed of creation, I finished the special tour in maybe like August 2023, and I had like planned this like vacation in Japan. I had never been to Japan before, and it was amazing. So I did Tokyo, Kyoto, and then as soon as like my foot touched back on American soil, it was go time. I don't think I took any time off. It looked like I took time off, and it was like, oh, she's taking a gap year. Well, I said that to throw you off. I didn't take a gap year. I was in the studio the whole damn time. And I think literally October 2023, we just hit the ground running. Because I knew I was going to need time to like write bad songs. I don't write bad songs, but you know what I mean?
But you
the
have
songs
to get
that
your
weren't
ideas.
gonna,
Yeah, you throw some at a wall and see what sticks.
the things that the public should never hear. Write those songs, get those off your chest, and then find your sound. And I took every second of that time to find my sound. And I'm so proud of the Lizzo band that we created.
What was the first like track or the first moment where you're like, okay, this is kind of setting the tone for the project?
Love in Real Life. I can't even hold you. I wrote a bunch of songs. I had like house music. I had like rap songs. I had like all types of crazy shit. I had like I had one song called oh my gosh, what was it called? Big black beautiful booty. Big black beautiful booty. Whatever.
Okay, put that on the deluxe.
Anyways, when I went off the deep end, and then we did Love in Real Life just on a whim. It was just one of them songs that just came really quickly and easily, and I was like,
always happens with those.
I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And I went to the studio and played like 60 songs for my label, and they were all over the fucking place. And the only one was Love in Real Life that just like had any teeth to it. And the people at my label, they were like, you know, Lizzo, you're all over the place this time. You're known to be a little like, you know, you dibble and you dabble, but this time you gotta kind of rein it in. So I went in the studio the next day. I erased everything off the board and left Love in Real Life. And I said, if this were the beginning of the album, what does this album sound like? And from then on, we found the sound.
Wow.
We wrote Still Bad.
And did you pull any things from the other like songs you had written, or was this just a whole new fresh take of like a new direction?
There are some songs from the dark ages, I'll call it, like the fall of 2023. I wrote like this one song when I hadn't slept in like 48 hours. And I wrote it, and I love it so much. There's ballads that I think that are deeply emotional that I need on this album, but I think the meat and potatoes of the rest of the album is all after that.
Wow. Okay, so it's interesting when you're saying you're like, I'm sharing more of myself through the music. We're gonna see this journey of, like you said, kicking off the album, but we're gonna have some of the dark days in there, so we're gonna be able to feel that too. So we're going on a full Lizzo journey through this.
That was important for me to like give the people who care about me and my journey, and the people who have supported me, like a window into my life. Because I feel like I don't really do ballads or dark songs that often. And these songs are, you know, they go there.
Yeah.
So but I'm excited about it. You know what I mean? It's songs about loss and songs about like betrayal. And I'm really excited for my fans specifically to hear those songs.
During that time, what got you through? What were you leaning on? What was providing joy?
Myself. That's always the answer. Because anything that was external was toxic at that time. So like I had to go like really within myself, and I'm really happy about that because I got to like learn more about myself. And when you're alone, that's when you can really look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. Oh my gosh, this people react weirdly to me. Like, what is going on? And like finding that out and finding out your effect on people, I think is really, really important. And I don't think we're very self-aware as people. I've noticed that, you know what I mean? And I was not self-aware at all. And now I think that I'm very like conscious.
Yeah.
Of
I'm
that.
surprised to hear you say that. You didn't think so?
I have no idea. Like, and especially the good things. Like people be like, oh, people think they loved this or they think this. And I'm like, really? Like I really didn't feel like I was enough my whole life. And I think this is the first time in my entire life I feel like I am enough.
Wow. And you think you just attribute that to just being so in touch with yourself and having this time to do that?
Yeah. Being alone and having any like external validation or self-worth kind of taken from you, you're stuck with being like, okay, well, how do I find value in myself?
Yeah.
And I did. And I'm just so happy. I'm really happy. I'm good on my own, honey. I can do good all by myself.
And then it's crazy that the art flows from that too, which is going to be such a testament to this project.
Hello, it's the only way. Like all artists leave and come back because you have to live life and you have to have experiences to make art. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
McDonald's don't leave and come back. McDonald's is always there. It's fine. If you want a McDonald's burger, baby. If you want a McChicken, go and get it. But a home cooked meal comes from life and living and time.
Yeah. One thing I also love too is you shared a lot about your health and wellness journey with us.
Yeah.
Everything from like your recipes, your workout routines, like all those things you let us in on. And you seem like, again, you're in such a good place. Like, how were you able to navigate something that is so personal that people can have a ton of opinions on online and keep that personal?
Because I know myself. And I think that's the craziest part. I used to let other people's opinions sway me or depress me or even change how I feel about myself because a part of me didn't have like the confidence in knowing myself. But you can't tell me shit. You really can't because I know who I am. And I think even now when people, you're not body positive, I'm like, okay, you can say that. You don't even know what body positivity means. And you for damn sure don't know what it means to me. So, people who actually know me and follow me know that I've always been really like transparent about how I work out, my health journey, the way that I eat, my veganism and my non-veganism. And so, I've always been this girl. The only difference is my body has changed. And now and that just goes back to what body positivity is all about. Like y'all will criticize people and fat shame people for gaining weight and losing weight. And I think it's just bizarre, but it also has nothing to do with me.
And that people feel comfortable to comment on that is a whole other thing. What is your definition now of body positivity? What does that mean to you?
Same as it's always been. I deserve to exist. And I deserve to love the body that I exist in. That's what it's always been. No matter how you look, bodies are meant to change. They're designed that way. Whose body has stayed exactly the same except for J-Lo? So accepting that change is self-love. And I think that part has gone over people's heads. People think body positivity means fat. And that's not true because body positivity was also formed in the disabled community. You know what I mean? In the queer community. It's about our right to exist in these bodies and not being in making space. And that's always been my mission. I've been in places and in rooms and on platforms where people think that someone like me shouldn't be there and shouldn't belong. But I more than belong, I deserve. And I think that's the part that people don't understand.
Absolutely. And then even like, you talk about you're hitting your weight release goal, which congratulations was amazing. What was for those out there that are maybe working towards that, what was the biggest tip, habit, hack that you found that really worked for you?
Habit. You got to be consistent. I think for me, consistency was key. I think that we get like really discouraged when you don't see like external results or a number, and it's just like, nah. Know what your body likes with any regimen. Like I also went on a skincare journey. Ain't nobody mad about that. Skin popping, the fuck. But like I have a hair regimen, skin regimen, body regimen, and I just stayed consistent with all those things. And I got Invisalign. Like, bitch, I'm really in my bag. But like, if you're consistent with those things, don't, and you know it works for you, just stay the course. And then you'll look up. Mind you, I've been working on myself for the past since October, for the past year or so. And I've been vocal about it, but nobody noticed because, I didn't look different. But then one day you look up and then everyone's like, whoa, they'll notice it.
Yeah.
So
it's like those small changes compounding. It's so important.
Yeah, it is every day. It's tiny changes every day.
Oh, I love that. Lizzo, we're so happy for you. You look amazing. You look beautiful. The music's amazing. Last question for you. If you could describe the new album in 3 words to our audience, what would it be?
Rockstar shit.
Let's go! Everyone, Lizzo in our studio!
Thank you.
Lizzo, we love you. Thank you so much. Thank you all for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out a few more over here, and don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. We'll see you next time.